After hearing my story, you might feel less anxious. I'm 29 years old, single, no kids, no car, no house, no savings, no partner, and now, no job. I rent a small 10 square meter apartment in Guangzhou for about 1,800 yuan. I come from a rural family with an average education, no family connections, and no help from home. I've never flown on a plane or traveled abroad. Before turning 29, I'd only been to two provinces, Hainan and Guangdong. Despite working for 5 years, I've saved almost nothing. I spent an entire year's savings on braces. I've moved multiple times but never felt settled. My family pushed me into blind dates, but none went anywhere. Girls also avoid dating when they're broke. While others my age share travel photos, designer bags, or sweet selfies, I'm alone, carefully budgeting my life, bargaining at markets, cooking at home to save just a little more. I feel like I'm falling behind. College students spend their parents' money to complete their studies, yet end up unable to find a decent job. So what was the purpose of sending them to school? Was it to secure employment for university professors and vendors around the school? Or was it to boost the revenue of nearby malls, hotels, and small restaurants? A new generation of college graduates, over 11 million from the class of 2024, has just entered the job market. We're seeing more young people walking the streets, resumes in hand, but unable to find jobs. Those who do find work are often stuck in exhausting 996 jobs, referring to the schedule of 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. I'm at my breaking point. This is my first time working overtime, and it's so difficult. Why is working so hard? I'm exhausted from job hunting. I've lost the light in my eyes, feeling intense pressure from my finances and my family. I graduated only a year ago, worked less than 6 months, and I've already run out of savings. My last job hasn't even paid me yet, so I have nothing left. My parents want me to take a stable government job and stay in Xinjiang for life, but I have zero interest in that. I'm still young, and the thought of staying somewhere I don't enjoy is overwhelming.
Is the job market really this bad? A friend of mine said in the research group, only one student with a bachelor's from a top university and master's degree got a job offer. It's not about finding a satisfying job anymore, but simply finding any job. Last year, a friend who was already working told me he envied us for going to grad school, thinking it would lead to better opportunities. I wonder if he'd feel differently seeing how things are now.
On October 22nd, China's National Bureau of Statistics released September's unemployment figures by age. The data showed that the urban unemployment rate for young people aged 16 to 24, excluding students, was 17.6%, slightly down from August's peak of 18.8%, but still the second highest this year. Among the 25 to 29 age group, the rate was 6.7%, a 0.2% decrease from August, while the rate of those aged 30 to 50 remained steady at 3.9%. China's slowing economy continues to impact young graduates. With many 2022 and 2023 graduates still jobless, the 2024 graduates are entering a tough job hunting nightmare. These graduates expected opportunities with state-owned enterprises, multinational firms, and major companies, but the reality is filled with customer service, sales, and assembly line roles. Requirements are high, but salaries are low. For example, a front desk job with a bachelor's degree requirement offers only 3,500 yuan, while internships pay 800 to 1,000 yuan per month, and some master's graduates earn as little as 15,000 yuan annually. Many older people think young people are unemployed because they don't work hard, while the young feel that no amount of effort brings hope. The civil service, once seen as a fallback career, is now more competitive than ever. On October 15th, China opened registration for the 2025 National Civil Service exam, closing on October 24th. By October 24th, 5:30 p.m., over 3.25 million people had registered, up by 340,000 from last year. Statistics show that around 2.92 million applicants passed the initial review, leading to an average competition ratio of 83.5 to 1, meaning only about 1 in 100 may pass. This year's national recruitment announcement showed a slight increase, with 39,721 positions, only 160 more than last year. Compared to last year's, the rate of increase is significantly lower, highlighting the limited opportunities for young people in today's economy. One of the most notable positions in this year's National Civil Service exam is for a Level 1 officer and below in the Liaison Department of the China Vocational Education Society. This position attracted 16,702 applicants for just one spot. The position is open to various fields, including philosophy, economics, law, education, literature, history, science, engineering, and management, requiring a minimum of a bachelor's degree with no grassroots experience or residency restrictions. Candidates are required to pass a professional test, including English-Chinese translation and oral communication. This record-high competition sparked heated discussions online. Some commented, "Is this the world we live in now? Everyone's scrambling for civil service positions. We used to mock the ancient scholar Fan Jin, who took 34 years to pass the imperial exam. Now we envy him because he faced far less competition." In China's university ranking system, universities are classified into 4 tiers. The top tier includes Tsinghua and Peking University, followed by 985 and 211 project universities. First-tier universities are above second tier, which mostly include general universities. According to a report from Beijing Youth Daily, a 24-year-old woman nicknamed Chang Hua was set to graduate from a second-tier university in Qingdao in June this year. She and her family had gone to great lengths to secure her spot at this university. Born in a remote village in Sichuan, Chang Hua grew up over 30 kilometers from the nearest county. Many girls her age in her village had already married and started families while she was still in high school. Wanting to see the world beyond her isolated village, Chang Hua worked hard to continue her education. To qualify for high school and university, she pursued art from junior high and enrolled in art exams, with her parents borrowing money for her training. In 2020, she finally made it to university. Studying in Qingdao brought her many firsts: first time out of her province, first flight, first glimpse of the ocean. She met new people and ideas, becoming more independent. However, her chosen major, environmental design, which seemed like a good idea 4 years ago, has now become an obstacle. After failing to get into a graduate program at Sichuan Normal University last year, she was crushed. With student loans to repay, Chang Hua decided to focus on finding a job. She hadn't considered working as a cleaner until she came across a blogger's video showing how some graduates who couldn't find jobs were recommended to try cleaning. Chang Hua said, "At first, I thought the same as everyone else. Why encourage someone to become a cleaner? It seemed like a tiring job that wasn't very well respected, typically done by older women. But after looking it up, I found that graduates working as cleaners isn't unheard of. Some even made videos about it, showing decent earnings. That's when I thought, maybe I should do it too." After graduation, Chang Hua traveled to Hangzhou with a suitcase and 2 large bags, quickly finding her first job as a cleaner. She said, "This job lets me pay rent and buy food, and it's helped me recover from the stress and insomnia caused by the grad school exam. The hours are very flexible, so I have free time between shifts to do things I enjoy." However, Chang Hua's younger brother was baffled by her decision. "Why go to college if you're just going to be a cleaner? What's the point of spending money on 4 years of education?" Other graduates in similar positions voiced similar struggles. One user, also a 2024 graduate in environmental design, commented, "I've been jobless since graduation, stuck at home. I'm traveling to Shanghai tomorrow, hoping to find something. It's so frustrating. I feel like crying. Finding any job is better than being a burden at home." Chang Hua's story suggests that lack of elite credentials may contribute to job struggles, but recent news shows that even graduates from top schools like Tsinghua and Peking University are not immune. Many of these high-achieving students have reportedly accepted positions in county-level schools in Zhejiang province. In August, Shaoxing's Shenzhou Education Bureau in Zhejiang published a hiring list for teachers, featuring graduates from some of China's most prestigious universities. Among the recruits were a master's graduate from Tsinghua University, 2 masters and undergraduates from Peking University, masters and undergraduates from Zhejiang University, an undergraduate from Renmin University of China, an undergraduate from Xi'an Jiaotong University, a doctoral graduate from Xiamen University, and a doctoral graduate from Jilin University. On October 22nd, officials from the Personnel Department of the Shenzhou Education Bureau confirmed that 3 graduates from Tsinghua and Peking University have officially started their positions. According to a benefits package, Tsinghua and Peking University's bachelor's and master's graduates receive a housing subsidy worth 500,000 yuan, a settlement allowance of 50,000 yuan for master's graduates, and an annual talent incentive between 150,000 and 200,000 yuan. For doctoral graduates from these universities, the housing subsidy is 1.05 million yuan, with an annual talent incentive ranging from 250,000 to 300,000 yuan. Popular Weibo blogger Geng Xiangxun commented, "Degrees are becoming less valuable, and fewer people are able to benefit from them financially. For graduates in the humanities and social sciences, even from top universities like Tsinghua, securing a stable job with a decent settlement allowance and talent introduction benefits is already a fortunate outcome. In a few years, even graduates from prestigious schools might find it difficult to secure such generous allowances in smaller cities." However, finance blogger and Weibo personality Wang Liu Xiaozhi pointed out that these subsidies aren't as attractive as they seem. The housing subsidy is not cash, it's essentially a discount on property purchases. Shenzhou, a small city with high property prices and few non-locals looking to buy. Recruiting someone from outside essentially brings their entire family to buy property, and the subsidy usually only applies to government-endorsed developments contributing to land revenue. This situation underscores the difficult job market today. Despite high credentials, graduates are struggling to find jobs that match their expectations.
Friends, let me show you the reality of a college graduate's salary. It really is like this. Security and cleaning jobs with a monthly salary of 3,000 yuan are hard to come by, but there are plenty of college graduates willing to take them for the same amount. Housing prices are 30,000 yuan per square meter, while monthly salaries are around 3,000 yuan. 3,000 yuan before taxes. After insurance deductions, they end up with just over 2,000 yuan a month. After studying hard for 20 years, they work tirelessly every month, only to earn 2,000 yuan, which isn't even enough for basic living expenses.
Nowadays, even middle-aged people can't stand how low college graduate salaries are. One netizen complained, saying that despite years of development in China, the salary for a college graduate is still stuck at the same level as 10 years ago.
It's already 2024, yet college graduate salaries remain at this level. Recently, I've seen several job-seeking interviews where many college students expect a starting salary of around 5,000 to 6,000 yuan, but companies only offer 3,000 to 4,000 yuan. If a company offers a slightly higher salary of 5,000 to 6,000 yuan, they have extremely high requirements. This wage level really matches what I saw 12 years ago when I was job hunting. I even saw a service position at a roadside restaurant that pays more than this. Currently, the job market for new graduates shows a severe divide. Bachelor degree holders are barely sought after, while graduate degree holders appear to have an edge, yet they face intense competition. For highly replaceable jobs, companies are pushing salaries down as much as they want, completely disregarding the well-being of graduates.
But for many young people, it's not just the struggle to find a job or earn enough, it's also about the restriction on personal freedoms. Around Halloween each year, young people in Shanghai have gathered for cosplay events on Zhulu Road. However, this year, as Halloween approached, Zhulu Road and Changle Road were lined with heavy police presence, treating the gatherings as potential threats and preventing any Halloween celebrations. Some schools even issued warnings to students, advising against participating in foreign holiday activities. The notice specifically cautioned students hoping to join the Communist Party, saying that disobedience could result in disciplinary action and hinder party membership. The message also emphasized adhering to socialist core values and encouraged students to be good young people in China. Nearby businesses in areas like Zhulu Road and Jing'an Temple were also instructed not to host or participate in any Halloween activities. Shops were warned that unusual costumes would result in forced closures and corrections.
Everyone's been looking forward to Halloween because last year's celebrations were so lively. But unfortunately, something happened today. I run a bar near Jing'an Temple in Shanghai, and the local police told us there absolutely cannot be any Halloween events, parties, or costumes on Halloween night. Otherwise, they'll shut us down. It's really disappointing. Halloween was supposed to be a joyful occasion, yet it's now banned.
Despite the warnings, some defiant young people still dressed up and celebrated Halloween, leading to mass detentions by local police. The authorities' strict stance only fueled the youth's determination to express their freedom. On October 26th, young people shifted their Halloween festivities to Zhongshan Park and Joy City in Jing'an District. However, police continued to detain participants, and those detained were asked to remove their costumes to be released. Those who refused were taken to police stations for further detention. At Zhongshan Park, where the crowd was the largest, the Shanghai government deployed significant police forces and closed the park, forcibly dispersing everyone. In the end, the youth's attempt at free expression ended in defeat. Alongside their festivities, young people's hopes have also been stifled. In a society where youth face constant suppression and lack prospects, expecting them to gain motivation seems almost laughable. The Chinese Communist Party has offered almost no solutions to address the job challenges faced by young people. At the China Chief Economist Forum in early August, Li Zhan, chief economist at CMB Fund, suggested that the government could offer employment subsidies to ease the pressure on college graduates, but they show no interest in providing such support. Chinese journalist Wei Zhen believes it's possible that a large number of unemployed youth could one day protest against the CCP, noting an uptick in random violent crimes. However, he adds, "I won't make specific predictions, but I believe social change caused by unemployment is possible." Chinese people were used to economic growth and trading political freedoms for income increases, but now it's clear that incomes aren't increasing and are in fact decreasing.